So the way I see it is that I'm awesome. Minus all of this. Wow. Maybe I haven't gone through my shit to find my toiletry stuff. But anyway. So I'm pretty much decided that I'm never gonna work for someone ever again. For a corporation. Yeah. Lying sons of bitches at the top of the corporations know this shit. I know they know this shit because it's too synchronistic. I have a feel. So, with that said, I'm pretty sure my limited stint at unemployment insurance isn't going to realize this dream. Now, I showed you the feedback loop of energy last night, or even the night before, and especially last night, but I need feedback now. I'm not getting no feedback. Just like my hat. I wonder what happens when you put a Pilsner album on your forehead. Let's see. But anyway, so I'm pretty, again, alone in my little wunderbar eureka moment of happiness. Like it always is for Kevin, because I'm not allowed to be happy about shit. I showed you the feedback loop and the creation of the Euphrates River from Revelation 16. Because all Armageddon is understanding, essentially, how to go from a 12D cell to a 33D cell to create more 12D cells in an infinite feedback loop of energy. And that you've been lied to a whole lot about everything by others, not me. Okay, numbers don't lie, people do. So, I know you don't understand the numbers, but I mean, most of the time when I'm showing you numbers, there's pictures and canceling and circling of said numbers. I know seeing a 14 is hard for you because when I see a 14, I see a 15. I also see a 41. I also see a 42. I also see a 6. But anyway, so... But also thinking about how we write stuff, especially now. How do we write things today? I think there's more than 3 categories. Numbers, lowercase letters, uppercase letters, punctuation. That pretty much covers all the brackets and the 2 extra pages of buttons on your cell phone. And emojis. They're little signs and symbols, guy. You can count shit on them. Now, don't say LOL anymore, please. Okay, I'm tired of people saying Lucifer, our Lord. Okay? So, directionality is key. When you think in 3 directions, in 3 dimensions, with a positive and a negative, creating 6 faces. Gotta also think like that. Gotta make X's. You know? Creation is about addition and multiplication. Adding shit and multiplying shit. You know, my interpretation of all this is probably still incomplete. Okay? This is just the beginning. This is yet a bump in the road of where we can go with this, okay? Now, my theorem basically, okay, like, am I crazy? Am I allowed to see my kids now? Am I still a bad person? Have I demonstrated good enough attributes to communicate? Or to reconcile, let's say, the children's furniture that I've been lugging around with me and paying to store. Which is like stab, stab, stab. And all the other things that I have been, like my daughter's cat and my wife's dog. Like, maybe those can be reconciled and something can happen. But I mean, everything I've been reading in the Gematria sounds like everything is going as it should be going, and everything is well. That's the message I keep getting from the Gematria, is that I still love her, and there might be some kind of reciprocation back on that front. But I think that both of us are the most stubborn people in Earth. Feminine and masculine. It's a nice fit, actually. Hey, I know my kids are good, that's why I'm not worried. Because they couldn't be with a better person. You know? Under her wing. Under the wings of the Y. Okay? And she has a head on her shoulders. Wings. 2 out of 3 ain't bad, because if you get 2 rings working, those are producing your 8 vertices worth of 117 volt 60 amp services. And that ain't bad. But if you got the 3 rings to work as well, then you'd have your 219 volt potentially 60 amp service. Maybe 80 amp service. No. Six and 8. You know, I was watching, what movie was it? The worst movie in the world, Equilibrium, with Christian Bale. And literally, of course, the big station at the end is like 42, and the death buses that come in are 14s, and just the numbers, they repeat, they repeat, they repeat, they repeat. Once you understand creation of energy, you see it real time in the movies. Now, what are the movies, and what is Hollywood, and what is the music industry, and what are... If they hide the secrets of the number schemes, partial number schemes, of the creation of cellular energy in the music and in the movies, or if that's just a coincidence, I wouldn't be here without it, because I wouldn't have had enough faith to go with my gut to say that I'm onto something and this is correct. So I can't be mad at these people. I can't be mad at the masters that enslave us. They enslave us, I guess, as long as it takes for us to wake up about cellular nature of the earth and energy. And a really good soul in-depth look at yourself. And when you decode your reality using Gematria in the now, no matter how you do it, you seem to get what you need. Because everything happens for a reason, and if you think you could change what happened in the past to maybe create a new set of numbers and code out there for all these other witnesses, which changes reality, I think that's the way it works. And I think the Bible is a book, a piece of text where when you go over it and read it and do all that stuff and bless you, stop saying bless you. Be more you. Be more you. Say that. So, we gotta watch what we say. You gotta think before you speak, and what you gotta think about is, how does this relate to energy? Stop being ignorant. Okay, they want you ignorant. They want all of us ignorant. They want us to continue being the masters and we continue being the slaves. So they get a free ride as long as possible. But the Armageddon or the apocalypse or whatever is going to happen is going to be the people waking up to this truth of number and truth of existence and truth of collection and truth of creation of energy. And how the most basic mathematical concepts that you learned in like junior high, or like, if I don't even know these days where you learn this stuff, if you learn this stuff, like 5 pi over 2, where do you learn shapes? Where do you learn fractions? Where do you learn adding and multiplication? Where do you learn about the number and alphabet? You know, let's start there. They don't teach creation in school. Okay? They don't teach creation of energy in school. Yes, I know. They should. Should put that little spell book away and rip out the first page. Understand the cipher. Understand the first page of any book, you understand the story. And from what I can tell, 99.99% of billions of people who have read that text don't understand the first page. But they sure like to force their opinions and their points of view with others. That's gonna have to change. That's the shot to the ego. Sorry, guy. Yeah, and I've humbled myself, but I'm kind of like ready to go forward here. And you need conflict in order to have a good story. And I know I'm being a little confrontational. You might feel like I'm a little bit of the least likey person that would ever tell you the truth of the universe and your reality and this illusion in Earth. But literally, you are a universe. This is a galaxy. Because we all share it. Universes are unique. And your universe was made when your soul met your flesh. And that one soul and those 11 systems in your body became a 12. And maybe there's another 12 out there, masculine or feminine, who completes you. Or how about there's someone out there that just makes you, or allows you, the confidence to truly be who you are. And in those moments when that is happening, you guys see that special someone in the other person. You can't do that when you're in survival mode. You have to be more organized and calculated and have a schedule and make everyone happy so that you can get your slice of the pie based on an algorithm of something which is your life, which is unique to you, the universe. Once you open your eyes, you're sharing a back door with us, with all of us. Okay? You have to understand how to interpret your back door. Now, you have other senses, like this is just sight, the 44, the 4 dots, and the 4 lines to make you feel division. It's just my point of view, asshole. I'm trying to be better with that, but yeah, it's just funny. Haha. So like, yeah, oh man, this is gonna work. Okay, there's been too many signs and symbols. Yeah, I'm going off faith that if I take 117 volts with like no current, or 219 volts with like no current, that it's gonna make the jump as a 5 pi over 2 lightning bolt to the magnet at a 23.4 degree incline, fixed on a negatively charged 117 volt or 219 volt axle, where everything is one. Okay, all the pluses and X's, the bracing for the rings of the magnets will be metal. This should be all CNC machined, I guess, somehow. And then those singularity ring magnets are a 1, but that 1 is curled around in a ring magnet. They depict the singularity. And somehow the energy that came into that donut hole or Timbit is going to find its way coming out of that donut hole or torus into the windings of life or copper that make it to your house, or some, panel, distribution panel, I don't know. That's where other people that know more about this stuff come in. They depict it in Men in Black to scale. It's a really important thing everyone's looking for. The aliens are looking for them. Okay, well, Austin got contacted by aliens. It was supposed to be October 2nd. We're the 4th now, okay? Like, what's next, guy? So, I don't know what number that is. You can figure it out.